Alright fellow ninjas, Thomas Tapp here, and today we're talking about one subject that I've seen a lot in the comments. It's a common issue, and that is motivation. This might sound familiar. You want to improve on your parkour, you want to improve on your fitness, you have some fitness goals, but when you get home after work or after school, you have trouble with getting the motivation or that fire to consistently go out and work out, to get that workout in. You might even be watching, motivational videos, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So why is it so hard to get that fire, to get that motivation, to go out and train on these days, or to consistently train and get those goals? Well, in this video, we're gonna give you an awesome tip for this. Jonathan, go ahead and jump on here. Yeah, motivation is a big deal, and how would you like to finally unlock your ultimate motivation without even thinking about it? So you're not even gonna have to think about doing your workouts and things like this. The motivation is already gonna be there. And so I'm going to share with you this. It's one simple tip to do this. I'm going to share with you here in just a second. The first thing that you must know though is that you need to have a plan and you need to have goals that you want to reach. So the first thing you need to do is have that down. And now if you don't know what exactly your goals are or a game plan, then stick with us to the end of this video, because I'm going to share with you something you can use to get started. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this motivation tip. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine, I'm just assuming you have your goals right now. So what I want to do is I want you to imagine what your goals are and imagine the things that you're going to be doing to reach these goals. Now I want you to think about the people that you've been hanging out with for the past few months. And what are the activities that you guys have been doing? Are these people that are, when you're around, they're just constantly, going and working out, to almost to the point where it's hard to even be around them because they're constantly going to work out, doing something active or eating healthy? Or are you hanging out with people and friends that are playing video games all the time, where when you hang out, you're watching movies, you're chilling out, you're eating chips and drinking beers or whatever? Think about who it is that you're hanging out with, because that's really one of the easiest ways to unlock a lot of motivation over yourself is your circle of influence, meaning the people that you're surrounding yourself with. So are the people that you're surrounding yourself with right now, are they pushing you toward your goal, or are they pulling you away from your goal? Because if you set up a circle of influence that is going to pull you towards your goal, meaning they're going to be working out, eating healthy all the time, that means you're naturally going to fall into these habits without even thinking about it, just because the people you're surrounding yourself with are doing these things and motivating you just being around them. For example, my brother and I, we're busy all the time. It's hard to find motivation to train other sports and disciplines, and one of the disciplines that we're getting into and that we'd like to learn more is martial arts, jiu-jitsu, and some fighting. And it's been really tough for us in the past to just find the extra time to fight or do some sparring or work on drills. But when we moved in with our buddy Jason, who's a good friend of ours, we met him at Ninja Warrior. He does stunts over here in Hollywood as well. And when we moved in with him, because he's always doing fighting, he's always training those type of skills, we naturally just had that extra motivation to go out and train more, start working on our fighting. We're actually about to go get a couple of gis and some jiu-jitsu stuff, start working our rolling and stuff. And that's all because we had our buddy Jason there to help push us and keep us motivated to go into that.
Yeah, and that's without even trying. Like, he was always just there,
yeah, I mean, it's not like it was something we even set up. He just does it, and naturally we just started doing it as well. So that's what I want you to do. If you want the easiest way to unlock that ultimate motivation, find those people that you need to be hanging out with or surrounding yourself with. They're going to push you in that direction. Now, this doesn't mean you need to get rid of all your friends that aren't doing that. The big thing is just add in those people that will push you towards that goal, because that's going to give you that balance, that's going to give you that extra motivation to really attack those goals and reach those goals that you want. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to think about a few people that maybe you're not hanging out with all the time, but people that you know that you could hit up and start hanging out with that are doing these things that you want to do, meaning they're working out all the time, they're eating healthy, they're doing things like that.
If you can't think of anyone, go on Facebook. Facebook has plenty of groups. For instance, we have our Tapp Brothers Give It Challenge group, and actually we're about to open up the next Give It Challenge here on April 5th. This is where we bring a bunch of people together, and this is where we motivate each other and do exactly what we're talking about. We push each other to reach our goals, and I'll be talking more about that later as it gets closer. But go on Facebook, find a Facebook group that you can join where there's tons of people that are trying to accomplish their goals just like you. And what's great about this is you can find people from across the globe, meet with people, talk with people, and pump each other up to reach your goals. It really does make a huge difference. Now remember, at the beginning, we said it's crucial that you know what your goals are and you have a game plan. So you need to make sure that you have those, because if you don't have those set, then having the circle of influence isn't going to make that big of a difference if you don't know the goals.
Exactly.
Game plan.
And actually, if you don't have a game plan right now,
that's fine. You can just get started with a simple workout. That's why we created this. Down below, you can click the link down in the description for our strength and muscle mass workout. It's a simple workout you can do in home. Takes a little bit of time, or little time at all, like 10 to 15 minutes. So check that out so you can get started and get training. And if you have that motivation now, just go ahead and download that workout and do this inside your home right now, pretty much. Next 10 minutes, do it. And you'll see some awesome results. We're already getting a lot of people who have picked it up or checked it out already, getting awesome results just with this one workout. So, as always, train safe. Make sure to use those tips that Jonathan shared with you. Get that circle of influence that he was talking about. And trust me, it's gonna do wonders for getting that motivation, you know, where you just don't even have to think about it. So make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Leave me comments down below for any other videos or tutorial requests that you have, and we'll see you in the next video.